Hello folks, it's Speedy here. We're going to be reacting today about Stranger Things Season 5, the final season. What it has to offer, why it took so long, and let's just get into it. Yeah, here we go.
Before we get into this video, I just want to say that this is just my opinion, and it's not completely right. Just a review. That's it. Let's just hope that the season comes in time and it ends up being a great season. Alright, let's go back. We're going to be talking about, will this season be good? The set leaks, other drama, the ending predictions I have, death predictions I have, and why the whole season took 3 years more.
So, main question, will this season even be good? Was the 3 years worth the wait or not? Alright, let me get to the point. Honestly, I think it will be worth the wait. And hear me out. I did not like how it took 3 years. The Duffer Brothers have said it would take a pretty while, but I thought that was just for COVID. But apparently that's what we're doing for Netflix TV shows now. Thank you, Netflix, for helping us. We use now for 3 years instead of like 20 episodes per year. Like it's more 3 years per like 10. I guess it's quality over quantity. So, a win. Yeah, that's what the MCU is doing, or that's what other franchises and all these things, what James Gunn is doing with the DC.
Which might justify why it took so long for the Duffer Brothers, at least.
So with all of the improvements that have been seen throughout these seasons, it has been shown that this season will be good. It's going to be a good season. Obviously it will. Come on, it's going to be action-packed with more of our favorite characters, our favorite storylines.
Really excited to figure out what they're going to do with everybody's characters. How's it going to be handled, and how is everybody going to either survive, live with trauma, die, or instead.
And I think that's the point that we need to make, you know. It's very important for the season to do well, of course, with the amount of things that this show has and why it's valued. It is very valued in Netflix, and I think that Netflix will not screw this one up. I genuinely think that this one will be pretty good. It's going to be one of the better seasons, 100%, and that is very hard to top, but I believe that the Duffer Brothers are cooking. They're definitely doing something right, and I feel like the confidence and the amount of passion they put into it is legit. I think that they really mean it. But the controversy started with how long it took, how long the characters are growing older, and the fact that everybody's in their 20s. But the kids are 15 in the show, so I think that's the main controversy in the show right now. Not how good it will be. And I think that's a very big thing to think about.
To get
so
to
when it comes to
the main point,
the season,
yes, I think this will be good. I mean, look at the stats here. Netflix is not going to screw this one up, and you know it. It's definitely going to be good. It might top this season, and it may be as good as this season, or it may as well just be this level of a season. But no matter what, it will not be a bad season. And I assure you that no matter how bad this guy will be next season, or how bad the plotline will be, or how many deaths there were, or how the actors portray it, and how many amount of screen time it just gives, and how much the actresses get involved into the screenplay, it will be a great season. Just sit back, enjoy the ride, and let's hope for the best. Yeah, that's all we can do, I know. But let's just hope it comes in time.
Now on to the reshoots. The Duffers have said we have captured over 650 hours of footage. This is our biggest and most ambitious season yet. Now that is a big deal, as the fact that everybody has been waiting for 3 years is a huge fact. We have been waiting for this season for so long, and I think it's finally time that it comes. Remember the times when we used to get 25 episodes per year and not just 8 every 4 years? Well, I think we all missed that. And I think that the Duffers are trying to give this excuse that they're filming extra hours, but at the same time, I don't understand what's the problem. I mean, and I get that they have a huge budget, and the fact that the big special effects are gonna happen. But then again, the special effects can be given time for work on, while also, getting the season done in maybe 2 years, not 4. So it's a little bit of a heartbreaker for me. It was a little bit of a, something that gave a little bit of a decrease in quality for me. Personally, I don't think it was worth going extensive for that, but I believe that the show will be good no matter what, again. So, yeah, I'm going to be willing to just give it a shot, and what the Duffers have said, I'm just going to be willing to give it a try. I think we all should. Alright, now let's move on to the first leak that we have. which is the poster. This poster has gone viral on Instagram or another social media platform because of the extensive amount of things that it has given, and I think it's very important to highlight this, as this is a very important thing to the story. My prediction is up front that this is going to be something where the entire characters are hiding 11 in one of the new leaked radio places. So I think her character is going to be affected in this in a very good way. But I don't think she's actually going to go missing. I don't think they're going to go for that direction. But again, could be a shocker. They did say it's going to be an ambitious season, so it could happen. But I still think that the second episode will be the vanishing of Holly Wheeler, which is Mike and Nancy's sister. So again, I think that disclosing this is just a way to get a hype. It's a platform marketing strategy, and it's going to be relevant for hiding her, not for actually keeping her, just gone. The only thing that kind of intrigues me is the fact that she was last seen walking in a hooded jacket in Hawkins High School while she was in California. So I predict. So yeah, on to Holly. So Holly's a character we haven't seen a lot, of course, but in my small observation shows that obviously she's going to connect with Vecna, and she looks horrified in this photo especially. She seems very horrified, and I think that she's definitely in danger of dying, but it's going to be a little bit dark to kill her immediately. I think she's going to have a will moment where she gets kidnapped, and I think that's very important for the story because she's clearly going to play a prominent role in this one, and this will definitely be the vanishing of her. Holly Wheeler will definitely be the one who vanishes, and I think it's a very good way to introduce her character once more for people who aren't familiar with her. So, let's talk about this leak. So we've got an official photo of it reading, "Congratulations, seniors of Hawkins High, class of 1989. 3 things we can get from this. 1, it's going to be a major time jump, almost into the 90s. We're going to have a course, and I think that the graduation scene is just really going to be a main series finale set, and that's going to be a major plot line. Okay, so let's talk about this leak now. So this confirms that the 2 fan favorites of the whole show might just survive the season. This was a shock to me because I really thought that Dustin or Steve would die. But if they don't, then that's just amazing. And can we just talk about how good they both look? I mean, they look pretty healthy. So it seems like they look pretty good. It seems like they're going to be happy. It seems like they're just going to get their happy ending. But then again, I feel like that makes Jonathan more keen to die, or Nancy or someone like that, if this is not going to be the dude who dies. And I think that in a way it can still be like a false alarm or somewhere to gear us off. Maybe there's just something that they're not showing, but it seems like something is going to happen for them. It seems like Dustin's going to go to college and that Steve is supporting him regardless, but hey, it could be anything. And the final leak is, of course, Hopper and Mike. Hopper and Mike had just an entire complete character arc surrounding 11. Hopper lost his daughter, and then he got 11 as his second daughter, who he really cares about. And then Mike obviously is in love with 11. They made that huge plot line in this character. I think that's one thing that this season will also gear away from, because we don't just want to see him as 11's love interest. We want to see him as a season 1 Mike that we knew, who was like the leader of the group. But I'm pretty sure that this entire season is going to center around 11. Again, of course, it's the final season. And this photo makes it very obvious that 11 is very she's just dead. Yeah, I have no other words. It seems like he's very upset. They're very upset. This is a series finale leak. It kind of shows you that 11 might just die at the end of this whole thing. And it just seems like they're frustrated. And I hope that's not what the case is. Maybe this is, and this is my thing, maybe this is when he sees his sister, Holly, go missing, as the leaks have said before. And that would kind of make more sense, right? Because, yeah, it's a sister, and Hopper wants to comfort him. He's a chief, and he's saying it's going to be okay. I don't think this might be 11, but the amount of danger that 11 is as a character is huge. It's huge. And I think she is very keen to die. She's probably going to die. So, yeah, so these are the leaks, guys. I think that what we should take from this is that half of this is marketing for trying to hype it up, as it's been
literally 3 years, and I think this hype kind of died down somewhere in 2020, like high 2023, low 2024. It was just kind of not talked about. And now that they're trying to bring it back, half of these might be fake. Do you remember what they did with Cobra Kai? Half of the leaks that they said about season 6 when we were waiting for the parts were fake. But I'll make a separate video on Cobra Kai and a breakdown of the finale and everything and all that. But I think that this covers up today's video. So I'm just going to say that I'm going to make a part 2 into this, of course, to gather the rest of the stuff. I'm going to be talking about my dead predictions and my favorite characters, and when do I think this might come out, and when I could give you guys a predictability and how it will go. But I just want to say that this season is obviously going to be hard hitting. It's definitely going to be one big thing that I'm doing. And last but not least, I am starting my reacting channel. So, of course, as you can see, I'm going to start uploading more of our videos about general content media, like movies, TV shows, just analysis and just breakdowns and just reactions as a whole. And I think that's going to be one thing that I'm starting to do now. So if you have any ideas, just let me know. I'll try to do a good analysis if I even watch the thing. I mean, I watch a lot of shows, but if I have to do anything, I will. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next video where I'm going to make a part 2 onto this whole thing. And I'll see what you guys say in the comments down below. And I think everything's going to go well. So, Speedy out. Hope you enjoyed the video.